Now for the focus of the show, the Central Information Commission's order, which has many political parties up in arms. Congress has outright rejected, so has CPM and JDU, while BJP has only agreed in bits. Take a look. Ajit Ranade tweets amazing unity and consensus among political parties. No, not for GST or national goals, but to oppose transparency.
ये possible नहीं है।
पार्टियां जो है कोई परचून या कोई दुकान नहीं है।
Ranveer Shori tweeted, so Aam Aadmi Party is the only political party that's agreed to RTI? But I see ads on TV saying it's a boon for Madam G and PMG. Shumon Gangopadhyay tweets, Sonia Gandhi can deny IT returns to be disclosed by an RTI, but a government employee has to. Kushal Rani Gulab's tweets, political parties reacting to RTI the same way as auto drivers reacted to electronic meters. Such a clear indication of intention to cheat. And as ADR India tweets on what Jairam Ramesh said, we are for transparency in the functioning of parties, but the country can't be run by RTI activists. So that's what we're asking. Who's afraid of RTI? Let's just ask our guest this evening. Joining us from the capital and Kolkata, we have Dr. Shakeel Ahmed. He's the spokesperson of the Congress Party from the Trinamool Congress, which of course is welcoming this. We have Sukhendra Shekhar Roy and the man who started it all, the petitioner in this entire case, Anil Berwal, also from the ADR Association for Democratic Rights. He's the one who started it all. But first, I want to ask Shakeel Ahmed. Shakeel Ahmed, your friends, your Trinamool, your allies, they have welcomed it. And Samajwadi Party has also welcomed it. Why are you so against it?
Sunitra, the order of the CIC is simply impractical. It does not cover only the financial aspects of political parties. It covers the entire political activities also. The order of the CIC does not bifurcate the two. So why I am telling that it is totally impractical? Today there is a meeting of BJP in Goa. Tomorrow somebody will file a petition that since Mr. Narendra Modi is the most popular leader of the country in BJP, why he is not declared a PM candidate or a campaign committee head? And somebody may file RTI tomorrow. The other RTI may be filed if Narendra Modi's name is announced, then somebody can file ki Mr. L.K. Advani is the senior most and tallest leader of BJP.
Yes.
Why he is not declared the chairman of the campaign committee or prime ministerial candidate? As far as financial aspects of the political parties, we are accountable to the Election Commission. There are provision of audit which is reviewed by the Election Commission of India, and we are accountable to the income tax authorities. Anybody who is paying more than 20,000 have to pay only by checks. So there are enforcement directives.
Shakeel ji, I want to point out.
There are other institutions to take care of the financial management or mismanagement if there is of the political party.
I've actually heard and checked up. I've actually gone and checked up with the Election Commission that, that's right. But they pointed out some of this, people in EC told us that parties like BSP, because they say that most of the donations are less than 20,000, so they don't even declare anything to the election. So that is where the problem is. Now I want to ask Sukhendra Shekhar Roy, since you've welcomed it, that point that Shakeel Ahmed was mentioning, that, about a decision that you take, are you comfortable, like the Narendra Modi decision of the BJP, are you comfortable in telling people, making it clear that why you have fielded X candidate from Y constituency and why not from the other one? Are you comfortable revealing that?
I am not
interested in such suggestions, but so far my party is concerned, my party Supremo, Ms. Mamata Banerjee has categorically stated that the decision of the Central Information Commission is a welcome development in view of the fact that we are having a participating democracy and the political parties are registered with the Election Commission of India as per the provisions of the Representation of the People Act, and therefore the political parties must ensure transparency and accountability
Yes.
in their activities, be it political, financial or otherwise. If a political party is not an underground political party, if a political party is not a banned organization and they are contesting elections,
Yes,
getting
sir.
elected by the people in the legislatures, in parliament, and the funny thing is that this act has been enacted by the parliamentarians
Yes.
who are the representatives of the people.